Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be comparing and contrasting Ninjago Core and Ninjago Legacy. I would like to do a couple of videos covering this topic because I think it is important to discuss how these two very similar Ninjago ideas have their own things that represent themselves, and how both Ninjago Core and Ninjago Legacy have strengths that outshine each other's. In today's video, I would like to take a look at the strengths that Ninjago Core has over Ninjago Legacy. In other words, here are 5 reasons why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy. Now, I know that better is a very vague word, but trust me, I do believe Ninjago Core has some strength over Ninjago Legacy, and we're going to take a look at that in today's video. I plan on doing another video very soon, tackling the complete opposite concept, reasons why Ninjago Legacy is better than Ninjago Core. Ultimately, as I mentioned, my goal for these videos is to discuss the strengths of each. They both have their own individual identities that make themselves appear to be special and unique. So without further ado, let's discuss 5 reasons why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy. First of all, Ninjago Core has several original ideas for its Ninjago sets, and are not trying to copy or remake older Ninjago ideas. Now, of course, things like dragons, cars, and mechs have been around for a very long time in the Ninjago universe, but that's not Ninjago's core fault for providing more of that very same thing, because every other Ninjago wave has at least one of those things. Instead, Ninjago Core takes those ideas and sort of compresses them down to their basic form, and presents them to the audience. Many of the Ninjago sets in Ninjago Core are quite special to me. I find their builds to be pretty spectacular, and I find them to be improving on a lot of older designs. And while that may sound very much Legacy in nature, I find that Core is more original in what it's trying to do, as opposed to Ninjago Legacy. I could totally see Ninjago Core lasting for a very long time, with their original ideas and original takes on classic Ninjago themes and ideas. The second reason why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy is that it brings Ninjago back to the basics. This is something that I've already mentioned earlier in today's video, but I thoroughly believe this is what makes Ninjago Core stand out. During the design process, the Ninjago team went back in time and tried to find the most core elements of Ninjago to modernize for today's audience. As I mentioned earlier, things like dragons, mechs, oversized vehicles, and temples are classic staples of the Ninjago series. Seeing those ideas grow within Ninjago Core is simply beautiful to me, because it encapsulates nearly 11 years of Ninjago's success. The legendary dragon from this wave is one of the best Ninjago dragons ever, in my opinion. Same goes for the Dojo Temple, being one of Ninjago's best temple builds ever. Ninjago Core does a fantastic job at bringing the series back to its roots and showcasing what exactly makes them so special. Legacy certainly goes back and attempts to capture various things from the past, obviously hence the Legacy title. However, Ninjago Legacy is too focused on remaking certain things, while Ninjago Core expands on what's already been established. The third reason why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy is the overall ingenuity within the LEGO theme itself. Ninjago Core introduced a bunch of new parts, specifically pieces that will help design and build mechs and other large action figures. These pieces, while very limited, do have a lot of potential in my opinion, and they are used in nearly every Ninjago Core set, making them important not only for Ninjago fans to collect, but also for LEGO fans in general. Not only does Ninjago Core expand on Ninjago, it also expands on the world of LEGO itself and provides us with several new building techniques and pieces that will only further our own imaginations. I find that Ninjago Core has a lot of really solid parts in there that Ninjago Legacy does not have just yet, of course. Legacy has introduced some really cool building techniques, but I find Core's engineering to be more beneficial to the LEGO brand overall, as opposed to Legacy, which again just focuses on remaking Ninjago stuff. Ninjago Core is more beneficial to the entire LEGO brand as a company and as a product, as a toy. Speaking of toys, the fourth reason why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy is because they make for better toys. Using Ninjago Core, LEGO was able to better represent and promote towards their key audience, towards their target audience of younger children. Hence why the Ninjago Core sets have more play value than ever before. I don't have kids, and I personally myself am not a child, but I do find Ninjago Core to be very beneficial for children. If I had kids, I totally would buy them Ninjago Core sets, because Ninjago Core seems like a lot of fun. The sets themselves emphasize that children can actually build and expand on these sets and level up with them as they play further, without using any type of interactive app or cellular devices as several other LEGO themes rely on. Ninjago Core takes things back to the basics and expands on children's play while actually using physical products, which is pretty much unheard of in the modern day. While some sets do suffer in terms of a build, in sacrifice for this newly enhanced play value experience, I find that ultimately it is worth it at the end of the day. LEGO recognized the target audience for Ninjago and used their full power to create a theme, or at least a sub-theme of the Ninjago line, that would be more appealing to their core demographic. Hence, Ninjago Core is more suitable for kids. If I had kids, I would totally buy them Ninjago Core sets. I feel like they'd have a lot of fun with them, as opposed to something like Legacy, which seems to be a little bit more designed for adult or older Ninjago fans, at least fans that would have been around for the original sets that Legacy is attempting to remake. Ninjago Core overall just has better play value. And for the fifth reason why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy, I want to direct your attention to the newly released Ninjago shorts, or at least the trailers for the new Ninjago Core shorts. We don't have the full shorts just yet. However, from what we can tell from the trailers, these shorts are emphasizing once again how important LEGO's target audience is to them. The shorts will teach the younger Ninjago demographic about important things in life, such as courage, honesty, etc., and I think combining education and Ninjago is a pretty good idea, all things considered. From what we can tell, there will be 6 shorts focusing on one ninja each, and that's an excellent way for kids to relate to their favorite ninja and understand the core values and lessons of each short. As I said earlier, the shorts are not out just yet, but I find that using Ninjago to educate the younger audience members isn't that bad of an idea. I mean, I watched a lot of educational television when I was a kid, and I would have loved to have seen my favorite ninja teach me about important things in life, even if it is only for a small bit of time. The shorts also celebrate Ninjago in recent memory and travel back through several recent seasons, which of course is just pure fan service in its best form. Honestly, the Ninjago Core shorts sound like they're going to be a lot of fun, but ultimately, as I mentioned, we can't really give too much of a judgment on them until they are officially released in their entirety, which they have not been yet as of the time of recording this video. The shorts for Ninjago Legacy, on the other hand, try their best to appeal to Ninjago's fanbase, and while that is awesome, it lacks the educational function that these Ninjago Core shorts seem to have. And depending on your situation, you might prefer the Core shorts over the Legacy shorts. And with that being said, those were 5 reasons why Ninjago Core is better than Ninjago Legacy. I am sure a lot of you guys disagree with this video, but hey, I will be doing another video very soon discussing reasons why Ninjago Legacy is better than Ninjago Core, so feel free to stick around for that if you found yourself heavily disagreeing with what I said in today's video. And thank you so much for watching. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Leave a comment down below talking about what you think about Ninjago Core as a series. In terms of the sets, the shorts, leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for other forms of social media. Thank you all so much for watching today's video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.